guard position. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate in the painted area.
Outside Butler. Lowry left side. Back to Butler. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Now Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell with the ball. He's guarded by Hero. 6 on the shot clock. O'Neal on the wing. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Miami ball.
The Heat on offense. Lowry outside. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero. There's the 3. Utah with the rebound.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
It remains Utah ball.
And so it's Utah with it. 4 on the clock. Now Bogdanovic. Pass to O'Neal. Drills it from deep. And Hero solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots. His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And here's Conley. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Conley, pass to Gobert. Butler with a steal.
When you're in tight quarters, that can be an awkward pass to make.
Knocks it down from distance.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Throws it up high. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
To the wing, right side. Tries it from 19. No good off the back of the rim.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Adebayo from long range. 1:39 left in the first quarter of the game. Adebayo sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hero. It's blocked by Gobert.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Drills the baseline jumper. And it's all knotted up.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Hero for 3. Tipped. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Drops in the 3.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Mitchell against Hero. Looking to win the run. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
It's hauled in by the Heat.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Hero, pass to Lowry. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. An easy 2 on the layup. Mitchell's got 5 points.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Tucker. Fires from deep. And Conley grabs the miss. Stolen by Hero. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz out.
Your Jazz Dancer. Your Jazz Dancer.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Setting the floor for Miami. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Mitchell, good.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Hero, no good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Hero against Mitchell. And stolen by Adebayo. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell with the ball. Hero picks him up. Here's Gobert. Denied by Adebayo.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy. One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Utah leading. Here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Gobert. Conley against Lowry. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Mitchell. And another miss by Utah. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, in baseball, BA was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward roots.
Gobert passes to Conley. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Jazz lead by 1.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Here's Lowry. Doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way. And he's going for the lob. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. To the paint. And Lowry with the basket on the assist from Adebayo. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them. Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
In the first half.
Outside Tucker. Inside. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's gotten his second bucket. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Conley against Lowry. Hero right side. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And there's the lob. And Mitchell with the slam.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Lowry to pass to Butler.
Utah foul.
A line change here for Utah.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Jazz. They lead by 4. Hero, the pass to Butler. Now here's Tucker. The 3 is up. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
41 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside, Ingles. Poke loose. Butler with a steal. For 3, Lowry. And the Heat, another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Clarkson against Hero. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Pass to Adebayo. Tie game here in Utah. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. All right, good stuff, Allie.
25.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Back to Morris. Outside Robinson. It's tipped. Stolen by Whiteside. Gay inside. Pass to Whiteside. Shots blocked. And he's able to get it back. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. Defended by Gay. Robinson on the wing. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Morris against Ingles. Back to Clarkson. On the wing, Ingles to the middle. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Oni. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And it's blocked by Dedmon.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
Deflects the pass. The Jazz shooting a nice 50% for the game. Whiteside with it. Pass to Oni. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Morris outside. Back to Dedmon. Here's Robinson. They get it back.
Utah foul. Mia Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Morris on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Lets a floater go.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Back to Clarkson. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Miami has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Oladipo, right side. It's stolen by Clarkson. And they're running. And he lobs it up top. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Wow, able to adjust in the air, contort his body if need be. Whiteside brutal on the catch and flush.
Shakes him. He can't hit that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Clarkson passes to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Here's Honey. He takes it in. Pass to Gay. Oh, Morris with a steal. Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Ingles passes to Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
It's Oladipo with a drive. Ingles defending. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Pass to Clarkson from downtown. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami trailing. Morris finds Robinson. Out to Oladipo. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Count that bucket.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
On the take, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Here's Honey. He gets it in there. And the Jazz lead by 4.
They have no answer defensively inside.
It's Oladipo with a drive. Misses in close. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Jazz. They lead by 4.
Fans, your Jazz dancers. Come on, fans.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Oni. Off target with the 3. Knocked loose. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
For the Jazz.
Team foul. Substitution for your Jazz.
Lowry with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Tucker with a screen. And here's Lowry from the arc. That shot is off. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Mitchell. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Butler outside. Utah with the rebound.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Outside Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. On the attack, Hero.
A wrinkle that Hero's been adding to his game, beating people off the dribble.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Conley passes to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Gets a hand on it. Rebounded by Butler. Miami has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Down low. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
Robinson.
Adebayo, a screen on Conley to take the lead. Here's Tucker to the inside. Here's Adebayo. And Gobert with a block. Conley against Lowry. Mitchell. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 4.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Pass to Adebayo. Lowry with it. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Now here's Mitchell. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
To tie it up.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To take the lead. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Butler, and it's Gobert with a rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Conley against Lowry. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. The shot off that time. And it's Utah the other way. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Gobert is doubled. The kick out to Conley. Clock at 6. Here's O'Neal. Miami grabs the miss.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Now Conley. 24 seconds left in the final quarter. And stolen by Adebayo.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And so it's Utah. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
his opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. With the drive. Gobert with the block. And they get it back. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And the wide open shot from Reddish. The Hawks again can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Mitchell. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Capella kicks to Young. Over in the corner, Reddish. 6 to shoot. And he lays it straight in.
Well, they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Mitchell outside. Capella against Gobert. Here's Conley going inside. Banked in off the glass.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Now here's Capella. Here's Young. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 5.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Collins. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Atlanta ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Shot from the wing. Again, the Hawks score.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Conley finds Gobert. Conley surveying the D. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It's Young on the wing, covered by Conley. It's deflected. Stolen by Mitchell. And now Utah, fast break. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich wide open. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now here's Capella. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Capella kicks to Reddish. Young from deep three-point range. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Reddish. Outside Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Young. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are.
The previous play is under
Question, did he get the basket off in time?
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released. And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz lead 5-4. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Coaches always talk to defenders about good active hands. They've had that as well.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the three. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Young against Conley. Driving the lane, and he finishes nicely on the way. Conley's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Jazz.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Back to Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Young up top, covered by Conley. Young's shot is off.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Pass to Capella. Young against Conley. Young passes to Capella. It's stolen by Gobert. It's 2-on-1. Mitchell wide open. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got the lead up to 11 now for Utah. Conley against Young. Now here's Capella. He's guarded closely. Kicks it out to Collins. Over Bogdanovich. Poked away. Utah leading by 11. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Young for three. Rebound, Utah.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
2 minutes remaining.
Mitchell gets to Conley.
2 minutes.
And he drives in. He feeds it to Gobert. And Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Inside. They could use a bucket. It's deflected. And now Utah, fast break. Mitchell leading the charge. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Young with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Mitchell looking it over. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Both shots good from the stripe.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Capella dishes to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
40 seconds left in the first half. Here's Mitchell. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. A 12-point game. Young, good.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Oni. Pass to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Another miss by Utah. From deep, Collins. And that one is off. 3 from Gay. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Ahead by 9 is the quarter cover. Thanks for the great interview, Dave.
The Hawks, 16.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They got Whiteside. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point.
Well, this is why Whiteside has a high percentage in terms of his field goals, creates a job inside that he can get done.
Unloads from 13. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Wright. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Here's Oni, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Now Hunter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. There's the dish to Wright. Lots of room. Ingles with the rebound. Jazz leading by 11.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Hawks trail by 11. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
And that one is good. Chang's got it back down to single digits for Atlanta.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And the basket by Ingles. Ingles has got his first basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Right outside. Jang dishes to Gallinari. Back to Jang. The Hawks working the ball around. Hunter with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Clarkson. Can't get it to fall.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Takes it inside. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Capella with it. Gay picks him up defensively. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now, and he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. Down by 12. Here's Reddish. Atlanta again missing. Jazz have gone an even 50% to the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Shoots over Capella, and it's off the back rim. No good. The Hawks trail by 12. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Young. Kicks to Capella. Over Gobert. No good there off the double clutch. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
Your Jazz Dancers.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. That shot misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. The 3. And no good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. It's tipped. Stolen by Conley. O'Neal from long range. Another miss by Utah. The Hawks trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Collins. The pass to Young. Stolen by Michael Conley. All by himself. Here's Bogdanovich. They get a hand on it, and they recover it. Mitchell right side. And Capella sends it back. Bogdanovich passes to Capella, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
That's impressive from Capella, a big man on the move and drawing contact on his way to the hoop.
Good on the second free throw. Jazz leading by 9. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Capella gets to Young. He takes it in. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Mitchell with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell, and it's Mitchell is the jam.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Young passes to Capella. He dishes it to Collins. Back to Capella. Lays it up off the glass.
Almost all of Capella's shots are going to come from that kind of range. He's a big that's not trying to play out on the perimeter.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field. What's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Passes to O'Neal. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. At the top of the key, Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the 3. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Hawks trail by 11. Down low. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Outside, Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Conley against Young. Conley kicks to O'Neal. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation.
Ball.
Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Young looking it over. And his offensive struggles continue.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And here is O'Neal. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Clint Capella.
First team foul.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now, here is Young. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young from outside the arc. This one for 3. Bogdanovich, no luck. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Mitchell. And there's the pass to Conley. Nice move. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
Thanks, Allie. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Back to Gobert. Goes up with it again. Outside for Mitchell. The 3. Buries it from 3.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
It's Bridges on the wing. Conley against Paul. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
And yep, it's good.
I think the handles of Jay Crowder may catch some people off guard. This guy's a capable ball handler when given space.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got 6. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, at 6'8". Bojan Bogdanovich is very comfortable in close.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Bridges misses. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Bogdanovich against Booker. The kick out to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. 3-pointer, no good.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And Crowder with the jam.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
On the wing, Mitchell. There's the triple. The Suns clear it. Right side, Paul. Pass to Ayton. For 3, Booker. That one no good. And Utah will come the other way. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Paul against Conley. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
At the line.
Minute 32 left in the first. Conley against Paul. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
That's on Mikal Bridges.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley's so tough on the interior. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Now here's Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Clock is at 3 with the drive. And Booker with the jam.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Mitchell against Booker. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Good chance here for Booker. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
The three from Mitchell. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Crowder finds Paul. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Paul. Booker's got his 2nd basket of the game.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
The 3 from Mitchell. Conley passes to Mitchell. From the arc. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Conley. Shoots over Paul. The shot by Conley. No good. The Suns trailing. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
B.A., I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
Here's Conley. Paul with some nice D, and they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Well, Phoenix is shooting a nice 50% for the game. Paul against Conley. Outside Booker. 3-pointer. Utah with the rebound.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Booker for 3. Crowder finds Booker. Crowder against Bogdanovich. Ayton passes to Crowder. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. 3-pointer. He buries it from 3. And that ties it up.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Into the lane. Oh, my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Pass to Paul. Crowder outside. And here's Booker. Check by Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Outside Paul. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. It's good. And it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Paul finds Booker. Now Bridges. And stolen by Gobert. On the break. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Outside Paul. Booker against Clarkson. Back to Crowder. Tipped.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Whiteside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Ingles against Payton, and for some reason he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
First free throw is good.
Year after year, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Elfrid Payton, right? You know he's an outstanding defender. He's a solid playmaker. He gives you size and athleticism in the backcourt.
Clarkson against Payton. And that one's good. Clarkson. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Payton up top. He's covered by Clarkson. And here's Payne outside. Here's Payton. Stolen by Whiteside. And Elfrid Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Clarkson. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so a close game. Allie, as always, thank you.
The Suns, 22.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Oni, defended by Payne. And there it is for him.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Payne, pass to Johnson. Here's Saric. This for the tie! Left side, Payton. The 3 is up. Doesn't go that time. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
The kick out to Johnson. Back to Payton. And here's Johnson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 4 on the clock. And here's Payne outside. And the three-pointer goes.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Utah leading. Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. And the layup falls.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Whiteside Payne. Back to Payton. And there's the drive. Here's McGee. The kick out to Johnson. And the Suns get another 3.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Honey, defended by Payne. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Outside Payne. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Payton. Shot clock at 6. Pass to McGee. Outside Johnson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Ball, he's checked in for Payne. Here's Honey. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession.
Sun substitution.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Mitchell. Clock at 6.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the shot goes. Mitchell's got 18 points in the game.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Bridges outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Second chance effort. Outside for Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. Ayton with the defensive effort.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
The Suns making a switch here. Paul's checked in. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. It's Bridges on the wing. Going inside. O'Neal pulls it in. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. 54 seconds left in the third. Conley with the ball. All alone. Unable to get that one.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Fires for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Booker finds Bridges. The kick out to Paul. Back to Bridges. Up top, Booker. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. For 3, Booker. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. The kick out to Paul. And the Suns get another three.
And this is such a sharp weapon for Chris Paul, right? Most times you just assume he's going to knock that free ball down.
Outside Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Oh, sweet move. And it's good on the layup. Mitchell's got 20 points.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
The drive by Paul. Pass to Crowder. Oh, they pick off the pass. In transition, here come the Jazz. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Paul passes to Bridges. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Boy, and on a night where he's been so smart handling the ball, that's his first big mistake.
The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. To the left side wing. Ayton passes to Booker. Driving in. And the layup is good.
Devin Booker with the big shot. He may be young, but he's got big-time game.
The Jazz have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's O'Neal off the drive. And it's good. 2 points. O'Neal's gotten his first basket of the night. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Paul for 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the wing on the left. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
You see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Pass to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
3-pointer, Bridges. And they'll get another chance. Ayton, no good. The Jazz have gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Ball against Conley. Paul passes to Bridges. From outside the arc. Paul can't get it to go. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Booker against Mitchell. Left side, Bogdanovich. Up and over Crowder. Bogdanovich, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
3-pointer, Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Bogdanovich, no good.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Pass to O'Neal. Tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
The three from Mitchell. Not going to go that time. So we see the Jazz get the win here. A clean win. And one.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. Along with GA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks.
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for Miami, Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at center. 2 defensive-minded teams, Steve, in the building tonight. These teams are so good, aren't they, at getting stops?
They are. Points will be hard to come by. Both teams give maximum effort on the defensive end, and that's hard to do night after night.
8 feet away, and he overshot that one, missing.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Butler, no good. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Adebayo with this screen on Conley. Lowry has the open look. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Conley against Lowry. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Not really fair to the defender. How do you challenge an offensive force like Mitchell when he has that kind of pump fake?
And Mitchell drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. From the high post. Good. Lowry's got 5.
Well, we know Kyle Lowry is comfortable inside or outside, but his focus right now is hitting the mid-range jumper.
Mitchell dishes to Conley. Another miss by Utah. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's Butler. Shoots it. That one doesn't go. O'Neal with the defensive effort. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Hero.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Back to Mitchell. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Lowry looking around. Here he goes. Over Conley. And that one hits back iron. Utah trailing here. Stolen by Tucker. Passes it to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. To the inside. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Adebayo with this screen on Conley. The drive by Lowry. Here's Tucker. That's tipped. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. .103 left in the first quarter of the game. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Hero. Back to Lowry. From deep. And again, it's the Heat missing. Jazz leading by 3. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Here is Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 5. Mitchell finds Gobert. Over Adebayo. That one wide left. Butler against O'Neal, and it's Butler with the jam.
Love the level of concentration by Jimmy Butler on that play.
The Heat shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throw.
Conley scanning the floor. Over Lowry, and the last-second attempt doesn't fall.
I love Kyle Lowry's commitment at the deep.
It's all tied in Miami, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Here's the pass to Hero. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got his first 2 points.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Conley dishes to Gobert. And it's Conley penetrating, and he makes good on the layup.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, it's just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's giving up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you. Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam. You see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. The drive by Mitchell, and stolen by Butler. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Dishes it to Tucker. Back to Adebayo. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Outside Conley. For the 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Conley against Lowry. Outside Butler. Stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell wide open. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Lowry against Conley. The 3. Rebound, Utah.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead. Now here is Lowry. He's got 5. Hero on the wing. He kicks it to Tucker to end the run. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. There's 1:38 left now here in the second. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Lock at 6. Mitchell outside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Mitchell's got the lead up to 8 now for Utah. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lowry passes to Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
Capable of connecting from deep, the defense must honor Butler's ability to burn them with this jumper.
Mitchell gets to Conley. The try by Mitchell. It's not going to go for him. And it's Miami the other way. Butler on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And Adebayo throws it down.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Mitchell passes to Conley. 23 seconds left to play here in the half. O'Neal dishes to Conley. For 3, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And the basket by Lowry.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Here's Mitchell. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Dwayne Dedmon. Oladipo is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Markieff Morris. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Wow, able to adjust in the air, contort his body if need be. Whiteside brutal on the catch and flush.
Here's Oladipo. Sweet move. And he sinks the layup. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Becoming a more complete player. Whiteside ready to catch there off the roll.
For the Miami Heat, Dancer.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And here's Oladipo. And stolen by Whiteside. Oh, and here comes Gay all alone. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Utah lead.
Pushing in transition. Rudy with the size, the athletic ability, the scoring ability. He can finish.
Oladipo left side. And here's Morris for 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Morris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Honey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Morris. And they're running. Robinson passes to Dedmon. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Stolen by Robinson. Oladipo goes in. Here's Dedmon for the tie. On the wing, Morris. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Clarkson. Gay outside. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Such a fluid athlete. Rudy dancing on the offensive end, keeping defenders off balance.
Oladipo with the ball. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Utah leading by 4. Gay kicks to Ingles. Out to the wing. Oni passes to Ingles. Kicks it out to Gay. The shot comes out. Now the Heat take it the other way. And stolen by Gay. Pass to Ingles. To the middle. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got his first bucket in this one.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Oladipo outside. Inside. Stolen by Clarkson. One-on-one here. Ingles with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert. Open man makes the right basketball play.
And Oladipo, here we go. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miami no good on that time either.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
The Heat trail by 10. Oladipo dishes to Robinson. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Oladipo to end the drought, and the layup is good. Oladipo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Oni passes to Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
I'll tell you, Whiteside doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading in. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
That's his first personal
The Heat
foul.
trail by 8. Now Lowry passes to Hero. A 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Driving to the basket. O'Neal misses. Heat shooting for the game at 42%. Lowry passes to Tucker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Tucker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
At the elbow, it's Mitchell. Uses the glass to drop it in. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Hero kicks to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Now Hero. Low block shot on the way. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. And the pass to O'Neal. And the 3 off target. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Back to Hero. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Lowry for 3.
Love how seriously Conley takes his defense, closing out on shooters whenever he's nearby.
The drive by Mitchell. The feed to Conley. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. From the wing. And he can't bank that one in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. 3-pointer, Lowry trains it from beyond the arc. And now just a 3-point Jazz lead.
And there is that patience of Lowry with the pick and roll. Took what the defense gave him.
Pass to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah, we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Outside Lowry. Hero from long range. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Now, Hero. Outside Butler. Dish now to Lowry. To get it to Adebayo and does. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Back to Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. The Heat trail by 7. Hero with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Stolen by O'Neal. Lowry against Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Look, when you play against Jimmy Butler, you know you're in for a battle. Excellent job extending the possession.
Conley dishes to Gobert. And it's Conley penetrating. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Jazz lead by 7.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Bogdanovich looking around. Right wing. Now, here is O'Neal. Defense is right there. 4 on the clock. Over Adebayo. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You have to box out Rudy Gobert, and if you don't, he will dunk it with force.
3-pointer, Lowry. The shot, no good. So we see the Jazz get the win here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
when you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism.
Here we go.
Where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Now here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Just 4 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark. On offense, here's Utah. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Atlanta on D. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Shot clock at 3. The Hawks need to get one up here. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Right side, Mitchell. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Now here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Searching for their first points of the game. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Nails the baby hook.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. Trae is a flat-out scorer.
Now here's Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Young. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Young against Conley. Picked by Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell from behind the arc. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Collins. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Now here's Conley, outside for Mitchell. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's Capella, defended by Gobert. Back to Young. Here's Reddish. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. In transition, here come the Jazz. And that one's good. Mitchell.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Capella. Back to Young. A 1:09 left now in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Crosses over. And that one comes up a bit short.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
From deep, Conley. The shot, no good. The Hawks trailing. To the middle. Here's Collins. It's blocked by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Young from long range. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Man, that draft day trade is going to be talked about for the entirety of his career, as Trae Young linked to Luka Doncic in that big trade, but both teams really benefited from it. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
9 seconds left in the first quarter. Right side, Young. Here's Capella. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the...
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, so who's coming under the court?
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here, as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Mitchell's gone just 2 of 7 from the floor here. Collins left side. Pass to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Over Mitchell. Bogdanovich no good. Utah leading. Mitchell drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Back to Young. A shot from the high post. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Up and over Conley. Young misses. Young's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Here's O'Neal, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the shot goes in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Over to the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Driving inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Atlanta has possession. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Young's got 10 points. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Pass to Conley. Clock at 6. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Capella. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Young against Conley. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Takes it inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard and stolen by Gobert. Conley finds Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. This one for 3. Here's O'Neal. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Down low. Here's Collins. And Gobert with a block. Outside Bogdanovich. No good from outside. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Young. 1:07 left in the first half of this game. Turnaround Jay. Counted. Young's got 8 here in this quarter. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Now Conley. Mitchell drives in, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Capella.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. And here's Young. 15 points in the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's tipped. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell misses.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Young against Conley. And here's Capella. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Capella's got his first points of the night.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. A big time. Thanks very much, Allie.
19.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Danilo Gallinari out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Lou Williams. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Jang in at the 5 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Wright. Williams on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Gallinari against Gay. Shoots from 14. And that one's long. And for Utah, they're shooting 40% from the field in this one.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken them a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Count it.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
Oni. Clarkson, right side. Williams grabs the board. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. Played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Now here's Gallinari. Outside, Williams. Gay attacking. And he converts the layup.
Well, that's timing on the back end to get in there on the slash. The initiative by Rudy Gay on offense that time paying off.
Pass to Jang. Clarkson against Williams. Top of the key. Hunter against Ingles. From the high post. Again, Atlanta.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
Here's Honey. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Whiteside. shot missing. And it left. Will go the other way with it. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside.
Team second.
That's his first foul. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Jang, defended by Whiteside. Back to Wright. Hunter on the wing. It's Wright on the wing. For the lead. Well, Brent, you played for some Spitfire coaches. Does that style still work for players today, you think?
I think players will always want a coach, BA, that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands haven't.
Back to Jang. Right outside. Pass to Jang. Clarkson outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Now here's Wright. Hunter on the wing. The 11-footer. Gallinari against Gay. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Back to Whiteside. The offensive rebound. Gay outside. Another shot. Pass to Oni. And he lobs it up to the rim. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Now here's Young. 15 points in the game. Out left to the wing for the lead. Here's Collins. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Collins has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Outside Young from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Young's got 18 points in the game. Here's Oni. And he's going for the oop here. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. Or you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Here's O'Neal from deep. Conley. Let's go with a three. It's the trifecta. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovic. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray. Bogdanovic has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, Bogdanovic coming right back down and going right back at it.
Young against Conley. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
Atlanta has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. To the inside. Here's Young. Again, Atlanta.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ball game.
Stolen by Capella. Reddish on the wing. And it's Capella with the jam.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Outside Mitchell. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots, Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Now here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Pass to Capella. And stolen by Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. Now here's Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Now here's Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Mitchell. Bogdanovich, no good. The Jazz have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. From behind the arc. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. And it's a 6-point Utah lead.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Now Collins. Back to Young. There's the drive. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
You can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Here's Reddish. Pass to Bogdanovich. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Mitchell against Capella. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. For 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Tries to snap the cold streak. No luck on that one. Now here's Mitchell. And so it's Utah with the W. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
offense. What kind of game do you anticipate this being?
This is going to be a lot of fun because you've got highly skilled offensive players on both sides. Neither team will take a possession off. Thirsty scores. It's going to be punch, counter punch all night long.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Roam in the paint.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Paul.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Crowder finds Ayton. Suns moving the ball around. Paul outside. Here he goes. Doesn't go for him.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
There's O'Neal with the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. For 3, Bridges. Paul passes to Ayton. Bridges outside. Over in the corner, Paul. Offensive rebound. And Bridges able to finish.
Well, I think effort might be the calling card of Mikal Bridges. This guy is willing to hit the offensive glass. All about how much do you want it.
Pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Paul surveying the floor with the shot. Bridges misses. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Mitchell wide open. And the Jazz another 3.
This is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Bridges outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bridges with the steal. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. It's good. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Passes it to Bridges. Crowder inside. O'Neal's there. Good on the shot.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense.
Paul against Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns trail by 4.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. Bogdanovich, no luck. For Phoenix, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. The pass to Booker. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Just 5 on the clock. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. And that one's good, Ayton.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Here's Mitchell. And stolen by Ayton. Paul for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Chris Paul is an elite shooter shooter. The efficiency is there, especially in the catch-and-shoot game.
Conley against Booker. On the wing, Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges got 8.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Back to Conley. Up top, Gobert. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is...
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at small forward. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up. Wow,
what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Jazz trail by 8. Now Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Yep, that one goes.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Paul is doubled. Now the feed to Crowder. All up top, covered by Conley. Ayton sets the pick for Crowder. Ayton dishes to Crowder. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Conley kicks to Mitchell. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 13 points.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Paul is doubled. It's Crowder on the wing. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Back to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Paul for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Suns lead by 3. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the 3. No good on the shot. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker with no one around hits the 3-point bomb. Booker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebounding.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket for Mitchell. Conley against Paul. Bridges for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. Ball's knocked loose.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Jazz trail by 4. Mitchell outside. Bridges with the steal. For three, Booker, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And an intentional foul right there.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Payne finds Payton. Into the lane.
Well, the speed of Elfrid Payton is a problem for many defenders. Really good job knifing inside and drawing contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Clarkson against Payton. Good work there as it goes.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Payton against Clarkson. Here's McGee. That one off the back iron and out. Jazz trail by 7. Oh, right side in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
Sharge, an easy 2 points on the layup. Sharge has got his first points of the night.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by McGee. The dish to Payton. Stolen by Gay.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Gets it off. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with this. Thank you, David. And
the Jazz, 25.
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Sharge are the 3 and the 4. Payne out there with Elfrid Payton, and it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range. So the range shooting would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
Pass to Oni. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Johnson goes in, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Pass to Oni. Fires from 18. Sharge grabs the board, and Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Suns leading by 5. Payton looking it over. Drives to the hoop. 3-pointer. The shot by Sharge, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Oh, Whiteside in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Clarkson against Payton, and stolen by Whiteside. Now, here's Ingles. Not a lot of room, and it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Suns have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Crossed up the D perfectly. Saric has got his second bucket.
This is what Elfrid Payton gives you, right? An experienced floor general who knows how to take advantage of the defense.
Here's Oni. Payne covering. It's stolen by Saric. McGee with it. Gay picks him up defensively. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Payne in the post. It's deflected. Stolen by Clarkson.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
Johnson, the pass to Payton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And Saric kicks to McGee.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Payton outside. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Picked by Gay, and it's Ingles off the try. That one good for 2.
Joe Ingles has a great feel for understanding when to shoot the jump shot or when to attack off the bounce. That is not bashful right there.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
Here's Clarkson. Payton with some nice D. Suns leading by 5. Here's Saric, and slam dunk by Saric.
Wow, Dario Saric gets himself perfectly positioned, and that's an easy dunk.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Oni passes to Gay. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assisted by
Gay's got his first bucket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to McGee. Saric up top. All sorts of time. Utah with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Clarkson surveying the floor. Nice move. That one, no good. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And stolen by Whiteside. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up.
Well, how good is Joe Ingles at pushing the pace in transition? Understands the right route to take in space.
The shot, no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Suns lead by 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard.
Shooting for Utah.
Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
The pass to Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. Jazz trail by 3. Outside Conley. Kicks it to Mitchell for three. Rebound by the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Paul goes in. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
The Jazz shooting 47%, pretty solid. Mitchell against Booker. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Bridges against O'Neal. Bridges dishes to Paul. Ayton a screen on Conley. Paul goes in.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Pass to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Conley kicks to Mitchell. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his 1st foul of the game.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
And it's Paul penetrating, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 2.
If anything, you know you can count on Chris Paul to deliver in the clutch. He is so competitive, so tough.
Paul against Conley. Mitchell outside. And stolen by Booker. Ayton in the high post. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is capable of outrunning almost every other big in the league. Nice job in transition.
Kicks it out to Mitchell.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
Right, it doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Bridges passes to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 5 on the clock. Bridges kicks to Paul. Over Conley. Oh, they get it back. Booker against Mitchell. Paul dishes to Crowder. Bridges outside. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovich has got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Bridges. Launches a 3. Paul's shot is off. And there's the call on DeAndre. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
14th foul.
And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
Outside Crowder. Pass to Paul. Driving inside. Money.
So much
riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Passes it to Mitchell. Jacks up a three. Rejected by Booker. So they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul. Playmaker, scorer, defender, leader, year after year. Chris Paul silences any doubt about his place in this game.
For 3, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. So the Suns win it. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
Yeah,